Hey, what's going on, guys? MidniQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. This is episode number 47 today as we head to our home race of Season 2 of the MBNA Platinum 400 here at Dover International Speedway, or Dover Motor Speedway as it's called now in real life. We had, I guess, an alright race. I mean, kind of like a little bit trip back down to reality anyway. So we actually have some work to do. First, what I decided what I wanted to do was repair this engine. We're not going to overhaul it because there's really no other progress we can make with that sort of engine. But of course, I thought about it for a while. I want to actually overhaul this chassis. Actually, we're going to overhaul this one for 2 races as well. But we have something coming in pretty soon. Oh, actually, hold on. No, let's go assign ourselves an engine. I might use the same chassis that we have right now, but has more grip, and Dover kind of needs like some grip. So we're actually going to use this engine. We're going to keep the chassis that we have. We're going to accept the changes. The R&D. We got 1 race left for our tire wear to upgrade to come on in, so I can't wait for that. We get to build yet another chassis afterwards, after we're done. We have 1.59 million in the bank, of course. Where are we at in the standings before we do anything? We're 16th in the standings. We're just ahead of our teammates who are literally 17th and 18th back. So we're kind of like carrying the flagship of the team so far. I mean, we had 3 wins and 3 top 5s and 3 top 10s. All of our wins are top 5s and top 10s. It's kind of like ridiculous, actually. But anyway, it's our home race at Dover. Let's see what we can do here at the Monster Mile. Okay, qualifying time. To tell you the truth, I couldn't have enough time to do as much more practice as I thought, but it gets loose on some occasion, but it's getting tight on others. I'm just pushing it more. Dover is kind of a track where it's kind of like just going to eat the tires up anyway, or at least it feels like in this version of Dover anyway. I know in NASCAR Thunder 04, I always had like a great short run setup, but not a good long run setup. Okay, well, 22nd to start off qualifying with. We don't want that, though. We want to do a little bit better than that. I think I only ran a 22.3 in practice, though, so maybe our qualifying lap will be a little bit better on our second lap because it doesn't really account for like tire wear or whatnot, or loss of grip. Like, that's obviously the fastest I've ever been around here, and it is going to be a 22.17. Qualified 12th. Are we going to finish there? No. New fastest lap. All right, that's a very nice year to start off your racing stuff at Dover. Let's get on with the race, shall we?
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Platinum 400 at Dover International Speedway. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
This place has got high bank concrete corners that can be really tricky for some drivers. You've got to always be thinking ahead in this race and planning your passes well. Otherwise, you may quickly find yourself in the wall.
The 56 car has really shown some muscle in his qualifying this year.
Oh, yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
That car of Ken Schrader sure is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely got one of the most interesting paint schemes in all of NASCAR. You certainly don't have any trouble picking him out on the racetrack, and that's what a sponsor is after.
Start your engines.
It's a Pontiac trifecta for the top 3 spots as Johnny Benson in the Aaron's Dream Machine will lead the way alongside Tony Stewart. All our teammates qualified ahead of us somehow, which is kind of interesting there. I mean, they're trying to you know, put me to place in my place in the team anyway. But we have 100 laps here at Dover, and away we go. Already trying to go 3-1 and before it even turned 1. I don't even know what this is. I think I'm playing iRacing instead. Going through turn number 1, but then again, we're not dying on lap 1, turn 1, so therefore I'm not playing iRacing. It's kind of interesting to say the least. As we're trying to hold on to 11th spot as we just take the spot away from Bobby Labonte on the initial start. The thing with me at Dover in both the NASCAR Thunder games, I always tend to just go high and then low. I kind of diamond it on purpose. I just can't see the very bottom very well because I always just like go a little bit too hard. So that's why I just diamond it, and it actually helps out quite a bit. for us anyway. We have Kenny Wallace, our teammate, that's up above. John Andretti trying to make a pass on Bobby Labonte. I'm just going to be, once again, doing my usual thing of just holding everybody off. Johnny Benson and Tony Stewart have left the building, by the way. So it's literally just these guys holding everybody up. We're going to try to make a pass on Michael Waltrip instead. Scary Terry's up there, but we give old Mikey a shove. A Broly show, as we dub it here. And we're inside the top 10. Are we going to go anywhere higher? Maybe. Rick Mass is up there. Elliott Sadler's up there. We're holding off John Andretti as best we can. It seems like we're able to keep up with them short term anyway with the tire grip that we have, but we just keep leaving the bottom open because I have a weird line going into it. It just seems like, to me anyway, I have to keep doing that line in order to be effective around Dover. I can't just glue myself all the way to the bottom. I will always drift up like at least a half a lane compared to the AI. As we're going to try to make a pass on Rick Mast in the 14 Conseco Pontiac. He had a great starting spot, but immediately, of course, has fallen back. His ratings, I guess, are not that great as we give him a little bit of a shove. So we're probably going to trade places with John Andretti, as John Andretti will take the pass away. I didn't even see the mayor right then and there. Jeff Burton trying to make his presence known in the championship as well. As Ricky Rudd's still leading the way in the championship, by the way. So we got to make sure... you know, the Rooster wants to go win a championship as well, but we have so many other people that wants to try to gain them spots on the points. Like, I know Tony Stewart wants to get up there as well. But, yeah, we're settling in for a 10th at the moment. We're probably going to lose that during the break, though. 15 laps in, we're about to get past 4 to 14 spot of, you know, Bobby Labonte who can't get around us. There's the point leader, Ricky Rudd, being held up by Sterling Marlin. We've been kind of holding up a whole lot of people, as long as we could anyway. Yeah, I think our setup is just nothing more than a short run setup, it looks like here. Johnny Benson's still pulling away, it looks like there. Tony Stewart's not too far behind, but Benson's going to have some lap traffic, though. So let's see what happens in that Aaron's Dream Machine. Will he win another race in his career mode? I hope so. He did win one race before, thankfully enough, but I would like to see him win another one, just for old time's sake. Anyway, it's been since episode 4, so it's been about 40 episodes since he won a race. Meanwhile, we won 4 of them. As there goes, oh man, that's going to be some controversy right there. We knocked the point leader out of the way trying to defend a spot. Still no damage back there. There's still some swerving going on back there. Our tires are cooked. Already 17 laps in, and our tires are cooked. Not well done, but I would say medium well around this point. We're already a half second off the pace of our lap times anyway. I think our main problem is the car is tight. Like, very tight. I know I'm pushing the shit out of it, but still, I'm just trying to be competitive with the leaders anyway. That's all I'm really trying to do with this whole mess. As you can, I mean, you can't blame me for trying to be as competitive as the leaders anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make this car looser in our second stint anyway, or if we have another caution, if we have a caution anyway. I thought I was clear with the one of Steve Park. Apparently I wasn't. So we're gonna lose even more time to the people back there, and we're probably gonna have to let Ricky Rudd go at some point. Because we did get, you know, hinder his day, it seems. He's going to, hopefully in the second half of the race, he can just, you know, pick it up a little bit. We got Jeff Gordon, and here comes Rusty Wallace as well, trying to get around us as well. Oh, really? Our lap time's sort of slow as we get yet another contact with Jeff Gordon. And our car just went to the wall. We nearly got picked in a sandwich 3 wide. Ricky Rudd said, no, I'm going. Screw you two, I'm going. And that's exactly what he did. He just absolutely made mincemeat of the two of us right then and there. Yeah, we definitely need to loosen this thing up a ton. I thought I put a good enough downforce on this thing, but guess not. I don't know if that'll be our next upgrade. I kind of want to add more downforce to the car, but I also want to have some more top-end speed. But we really don't need that much top-end speed in some tracks. We do have a smoker, and that's Stacy Compton, so unfortunately that's not a spot gain for us. We're still trying to hold off Jimmy Spencer and Jeremy Mayfield that just happens to be up here as well. Mayfield's kind of slacking in that 12 car anyway. You would think it's, you know, with his teammate being so high in the points, Mayfield would do a little bit better, huh? Unfortunately, not so much in that 12 car. But Jimmy Spencer is doing, I guess, well, normal, I would say, for the 26 car. Schrader's back behind us as well. Obviously, we're not going to be on the lead lap finishing today. It looks like. Yeah, I need to go to make this thing looser. I already said that a few minutes ago in this playthrough, but yet I lose the rear end there, right then and there. But it's just definitely on quarter entry. This thing is very, very tight. I'm letting off more and more just to make sure I can actually get the rotate through the center. But of course, you can see that little tire wear gauge keeps flashing and flashing because I keep pushing it so hard, trying to keep up with the pack. I mean, I wish I could drive this like this is NR 2003, but I can't. So that's the big problem there for me anyway. We'll just have to wait and hope and pray for a caution to come on down and get some tires, I suppose, and just try to use what we got. All right, so we're about to get lapped by the man himself, Johnny Benson, and we over. Oh wow, I didn't mean to go that high up as we fend off Jeremy Mayfield. I wanted to let Johnny Benson go, but not Ken Schrader. But sometimes you got to crack a few eggs and make an omelet, it looks like. And well, looks like Benson's gonna get held up by Schrader a little bit. Maybe we can give him a little bit of our good buddy a push down to shove there, down to shove. Wow, down to straight, and he manages to make it work. Oh, I went way too high. Get back down, get back down, get back down. There we go. Oh my goodness. So, wow, he's having a huge lead on Tony Stewart, it looks like. I don't even know where that orange 20 car is. I'll have to take a look-see in a second here. Let's see here. Let's get off the corner and check to see where Tony Stewart is. Well, he is second. Our teammate's in 5th. Joe Nemechek's having a great run so far. Kenny Walls is in 10th. So, oh, it's only a 3-second lead. Mark Martin's closing in, too, on old Tony Stewart. So, finally, Mark Martin having a decent race after having some trouble in the last few races, anyway. So that's nice to see. But we're having a little bit of troubles of our own. We're trying to fend off Jerry Nadeau and Dave Blaney. Our tires are cooked with a capital C. Now I don't want to caution because all these other guys are, there's only like one other car on a lap down. I'm going to be competing for 25th, which is not great. So I'm hoping for old Johnny to just pick up the pace a little bit and start lapping some more folks. And that way, if we do catch a caution, my goodness, I don't want to be the one that causes it. We can actually try to gain ourselves some more spots here. Oh, that was not a great corner at all. Yeah, I lost the nose again. God dang it. Oh, boy. Oh, I had to plow it. I was going to plow it into the wall. Now we're down to 31st. Our tires are destroyed. Jeff Burton just stole 3rd away from Tony Stewart. Mark Martin's up to 2nd. I held up my teammate. I should probably not do that. Go ahead, Joe. You're having a good day compared to me. So, yeah, apparently yeah, there is something wrong with the car. It's called the driver, and the car just won't turn. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Tony Stewart nearly just lost it in front of everyone. And, well, I tried to gain a little bit of time back, but I'm actually making Joe lose a lot more time, so we're going to let him go back again. While we're trying to hold off Brett Bodine. That was a good save by Tony Stewart. I thought it was going to be a caution right in front of us, as we're not going to let Brett Bodine go by. Nearly wrecking ourselves in the process, but we're not going to let old Brett Bodine get around us so easily, not so fast. But look at our front tires. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that I missed the setup today. I tried to go a little bit lower in the suspension by making it down to 70 on both front and rear, but I'm sorry, 75 on the rear, just to try to make some more kick. But apparently that was not a good setup. So moving forward, oh my gosh, I'm losing a nose constantly. Yeah, remember Rick Mast? Yeah, I do too. We passed him so early in this run. Now we're just like barely hanging on inside the top 35 at this point. Yeah, we're gonna make a huge overhaul with the adjustments. We're gonna need to take a super big swing out of this if we want to do anything. In fact, I'm almost desperate to just come on in now, to be honest. But we're just gonna have to wait like another lap or two. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait at least another lap or two. I don't want to do 55 laps on a set of tires. We'll go on lap 47. That's probably as early as I'll go. Go make these adjustments. Box. Time to pit this lap. Time to pit. Oh boy, yeah, we're taking big swings out of this thing. I mean, absolutely big. This is probably not the right adjustments to do, but I have to do what I gotta do, man. That's all there is to it. We need a good stop here, guys. At least give us a chance to be in the top 30. I mean, obviously I missed the setup. It's a good short run set, but that's about it. All right, a little slow, but you do what you got to do to take care of what you got. We're actually down to second to last, of course, or, well, now actually essentially last at this point, but that's just how the gist of it is, and we just hope we can just gain some time. my goodness, some of the AR are having a little bit of a hard time coming out of the pits. We're in a bit of a 3-wide sandwich between... Is that Scott Pruitt for a position? I hope not. We're trying to fight for 37 with Wally Dallenbach. We give him a brotherly shove, as we're still waiting for the pit cycle to actually finish. So no, Scott Pruitt is not for a spot, so he's actually a lap behind us, knowing how slow he is. A little bit of squeamish there with our old, I guess you want to say newer rival, I guess, of Kenny Irwin Jr., but he's one of our point rivals as well as our teammates. Yeah, the pit cycle is actually still commencing, so we're not exactly in our true spot, thankfully, as of yet. There's Bobby Hamilton. Yeah, we're still just trying to fight Wally Dallenbach mainly. I can't believe I'm just on par with pace with the friggin' Scott Pruitt at the moment. It's kind of sad. It's honestly sad. That's just how we are so at this point. But can we get the exit on him and just have him pinned behind Wally Dallenbach, get pinned behind him? We do. We're gonna let Junior go by because we want the bottom. Or I try to let him go anyway. I guess I was not clear. My bad, Junior. Yeah. 33rd, it looks like as of now, and we're almost done with the pit cycle. Let's just see where we end up. I think we're probably coming off the final, maybe like the last 2 laps of pit cycle. Anyway, have somebody others like not come in yet? I don't even know if Johnny Benson came in yet. I don't think so. I mean, we're 2 laps down, so I'm going to assume that he hasn't gone in yet. I mean, surprisingly, I guess those guys can manage like a lot better tires than we can. Oh, there was almost a bit of an incident there. Oh, dear! The 2 and the 8 got together off the exit of the pit road. No caution, thankfully, I guess. Coming to about 30 laps to go. The car feels pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it feels pretty good. It feels slower, but it actually feels more drivable. I know I made the tire pressure to 24 just to try to get ourselves a little bit more longevity as we're going to try to pass a lapped Mike Bliss in a 27 Viagra car for... Eel River Racing. I know that car was full-time, I believe, in like an earlier patch. Same with Jeffrey Bodine. Well, I say that now, and our front tires are starting to wear out a little bit. The leaders are having a hard time getting around lap cars. I can see Scott Pruitt back there, and somebody else just holding everyone up back there. And I mean everyone. Johnny Benson's still leading the way, but no doubt the lead is basically gone because of the those guys are basically doing the tomfoolery like what I do, except they can do it better because they can hold off the leader for like a longer period of time. It's kind of funny, actually. I mean, we're kind of pulling away from Rick Mast and I guess we're level on pace with Wally Dallenbach. I know we're faster than the 27 at least, so we're not the slowest car in the field. I guess that's a silver lining there. You mean 71 tire grip. You better be at least somewhat competent there. I'm kind of looking forward to like the road course at Sonoma to see how well we can do there, because I know we had a pole by a good margin, but the AI are just absolutely like animals. They're like piranhas ready to come after me, like have a feeding frenzy on me last time. Both the road courses were like that, really. I don't know what the heck the guy AI are smoking on the road courses, but we'll go cross that bridge when we get there, of course. I am a little disappointed that the AI are not getting around those other lap cars anyway. I want to get lapped, so I don't have to do as many laps, Come on. There's nobody in front of us. There's literally no one in front of us, so there's really nothing to talk. Coming in 20 laps to go for us anyway. Less than that now, I should say. We have our friend Wally Dallenbach ready to go put on a fight for us. We can immediately chop our nose off. Yeah, they still can't get around them. But look at that train. I don't know who does it better, me or them. At this point, I'm thinking it's them. That is like the Secretary of Defense. That's just backing up everyone except for us. Literally, like we're like one of the only cars that are like not part of this train. That and the little guys that are just coming on the front stretch now. What is happening? Like, what is actually happening in this race? It's like a caution, like everyone like being bunched up together. What are they doing back there? How are they still side by side? It's still them, by the way. It's Rick Mast and Scott Pruitt still being themselves. I almost want to go back down there and just open the floodgates, honestly. But I don't want to give that up just yet. We're gonna try to rub Dallenbach the wrong way because we gotta keep getting that spot back. Oh boy, we almost made him wreck himself by just being an absolute Philadelphia South Broad Street bully right then and there. It's literally just a dogfight between me and Dallenbach right now. This is like literally the only content I can bring you. Yeah, this is absolute NASCAR gaming content. Fighting for frickin' 33rd with Wally Dallenbach, with my settings basically pretty high in terms of like tire grip and all that stuff. And meanwhile, the leaders are being held up by frickin' Scott Pruitt and Rick Mast. Both lines are blocked, so they're stuck. Look at that train on the top left of your screen. Look at that train. Oh my god, it's the train of Scott Pruitt and Rick Mast being the absolute conductors. We need a Thomas the Tank Engine theme for that, even though I'm the one that has the Thomas the Tank Engine color, believe it or not. I think this color can be somewhat northwestern blue. Oh my god, that was a horrible mistake. I'm getting out of the way, That was a horrible mistake by myself. Oh my god, I can't even describe to you what the heck happened there. I made a horrible mistake and just completely ruined my own self right then and there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at the replay. I made a horrible judgment call in that corner and I spun myself around. Thankfully the car did not die and I got out of the way from the leaders. Oh, that's a blunder and a half. I don't think Sledge is going to be very happy about that. But shareholders aside, we're going down pit road. All right, you ready for this? We're doing the ultra low tire pressure strat again. Remember how fast I got in qualifying was because of the 15 PSI? Well, guess what? That's what we're going to do. We're probably going to be back in basically second to last now, because the AI were having a hard time getting around certain drivers, but, yeah. Yeah, it's not what I want to see. 41st. A few laps to go. All right, here we go. Back to an underway in the restart. We're going to try to go from 41st to, well, I don't even know how many cars are considered 2 laps down at this point, because we did fall another lap down. Yes, there's Scott Pruitt there being the only car 3 laps down. Oh yeah, now all of a sudden this thing wants to hook because we have that ultra low tire pressures. We're gonna get 40th away from Mike Bliss and maybe get 39th away from Chad. Give him a little bit of a brotherly shove. This thing wants to fly into corners now. We're just absolutely pushing this car to an absolute limit, but the top end speed is basically gone because of our aerodynamics. We kind of just opened the floodgates for Johnny Benson's competitor, so I hope he can still manage to win this race. Is he still leading the way? Yes, he is. We're 2 laps down, so he's going to be 2 last laps to worry about for him anyway. We're back up to 37. I think that might be the highest we're going to be able to finish. Are we? No, 36, maybe even 35th from Kevin LePage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 35th is the highest we can go. All right, so this is the highest we can finish. There's literally no point in me showing you the rest of this, I don't think, even though we're just having a little bit of good side-by-side battles here through the rest of the pack. We got Brent Bodine, young Dave Blaney, and there's Wally Dallenbach, who manages to stay ahead of the lap cars and right then and there. Yeah, 35th is pretty much the highest we can finish. The little low tire pressure strat helped out quite a bit. Thankfully, the fresh tires have managed to help us get around to at least salvage a top 35. Not where we want to finish, of course, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're on the last lap of this race. Like I said, the highest we can finish is 35th, but I think Johnny Benson's going to win his 2nd career race. That's great to see. It's going to come at Dover, or at least I hope so anyway, as we can come across the start-finish line ourselves. And we're going to come home in 35th, like I said, it's the highest we can finish. Not a great day. I can't believe I made a horrible blunder like that, though. But your winner is going to be Johnny Benson, getting his 2nd career win, this time at the Monster Mile. That's awesome.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, that was good news to the guys who ran out front. More cautions would just have meant more restarts, which is more chances for you to lose positions.
The 56 car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
Well, all the guys on that team worked so hard. It's a shame they couldn't get a better finish. Sometimes it's just not your day.
We're out of time here at MRN. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
So isn't this an awesome sight to see? Johnny Benson gets his 2nd career win here in this channel, and this wasn't just some dumb fluke either. He absolutely crushed the field, getting the pole by a good margin, and also leading essentially every green flag lap that's not essentially a pit stop. Wow, like that Tyler Jett number 10 is incredible. I know in real life in 2001 this would have been an MB2's car, but it's still Tyler Jett in his universe, so that's just the way it is. For ourselves, finishing 35th, not a great day for us in the office in our home race. We were expecting a little bit more, and I was definitely expecting a little bit more myself. But we still got plenty of season left to go. We got another home race coming up in Pocono, 2 episodes, so we always got that to look forward to at least, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got sponsorship money at least. I mean, that's all you gotta do at the end of the day. All right, as we take a look at the race results, Johnny Benson, an absolute curb stomp of a day, leading 94 out of the 100 laps, and the other 6 laps were all basically like pit stop crap. Mark Martin comes home second, so hey, Slapshoes, at least if you're watching this, you should be at least somewhat happy about that. Jeff Burton finishes 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th, Jared gets himself a top 5, Earnhardt gets 6th, Labonte 7th, Ward Burton, nice bounce back 8th for 8th, Joe Nemechek, our Nemechek, wow. Nemechek finishes 9th, our teammate, he started 9th, finishes 9th, and Ricky Rudd, our points leader, ends up in P10. As we take a look at the rest of the finishing results, our other teammate finishes 19th, and ourselves down at the pecking order in 35th. Unfortunately, only Stacey Compton was the one that DNF'd, and say la vie for us. So that was a little rough. Hey, but on the bright side though, our tire wears come in. So now we gotta go invest some more on another R&D thing coming up this up in the next episode. So yeah, where does that put us in the standings though? Before we leave, we lost both our team. We just yo-yo between the spots between ourselves and our teammates at this point. We're basically like just like one race we're doing good, like any other race we're behind both our teammates. So it's like literally yo-yoing back and forth. It's kind of crazy actually, kind of like how level we are as a team. So anyways, if you liked the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit, and I will see you guys in the next one at Michigan.